All right, so in this video, I got a new pickup from Hibbett Sports right here that I'm going to show you guys. A pickup from Nike sneakers. And then in this box, I spent like almost $5 grand on just some really random investment that I don't know if it's going to pay off or not. But honestly, I'm okay if it doesn't, sort of scenario. Any which way, let's go ahead and show you guys what we got. What is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. Hopefully you guys are having a good day out there. If you guys want to shop on my website, Collective Kicks, I just post a bunch of sneaker deals through the week for you guys, and then hopefully you guys can find some stuff out there. But this video is going to be sponsored by Hibbett Sports. Big shout out to them. They sent over a pair of sneakers that I'm super stoked about. I've already shown you on this channel, but it's definitely worth looking at twice. If you don't know what Hibbett Sports is, it is an online retailer space as well as a brick and mortar with over 1,000 stores across the US. They have a mobile app as well that you can go to, shop the sneaker deals, get some reward points, as well as shop their sneaker release calendar. Definitely worth doing that if you haven't done so thus far. They get Yeezys and they get Jordans and stuff like the ones I'm going to show you guys right now. So big shout out to Hibbett Sports again. Go down in the description. Download their app. It's definitely worth getting because then you can just check and see what future releases are coming out. Anyways, let's not wait anymore. Show you guys what they sent. A pair of Air Jordan 1s, and this one is one that we just saw on this channel, and I'm going to lace this one up though. This is the University Blue Air Jordan 1 High OG, and the quality on this pair is so surprisingly good. Like, that baby blue color that they use is just super butter, man. The white leather is actually pretty decent as well, and then there's a little bit of black materials on here also. You can't really go wrong with a pair of Air Jordans in a University Blue or a white, black, and red colorway. I think that most of the time people understand that those are kind of like his colors that he wore. The other year we got the Obsidian pair that looked like it had some of the same color blocking as this. I wish I would actually not be too lazy and go grab my Obsidian pair, because I do have a pair in the box somewhere. I just don't want to go get them. But if you guys are trying to buy a pair yourself, check Hibbett Sports. I'll link it in the description. They drop on Saturday, and good luck to you guys trying to get them. There's enough pairs out there. I think people will be able to get their hands on them, but it's a really good colorway and one that I could see go up through the years. And some of the other ones that I've seen in the past that have gone up in value like a couple years later, the quality is not near as good as like what you have on this one. Like, the quality is definitely better than some of the other ones that have moonshot up in prices. So big shout out again to Hibbett Sports on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one to the side. Do you guys notice my lightsabers down here? I got a Luke Skywalker and a Darth Vader one. Just random stuff that I purchased that I kind of like. But anyway, Nike box here. This is one that I got from Nike sneakers as well, and I can't believe the amount of W's I've been getting from Nike sneakers. I'm pretty sure my my W streak is going to be over, and it's just going to be L's from now on. But this is a look at the Vast Gray Nike Dunks, and I didn't do a detailed review on these really, because honestly I don't really like the quality on here. I'm going to be honest. The leather quality, the material quality on this shoe is pretty doo-doo. It pains me to say because I do love the Nike Dunk so much, but the quality is just, it's super McDonald's. Like, if you never heard me use the term McDonald's leather, let me explain. It's just basically super polished leather that has no flaws, and it looks like plastic, and it looks artificial, and it doesn't have like a nice touch to it at all or anything like that. Basically like McDonald's hamburgers. It's a McDonald's hamburger, no matter what. It's super manufactured, and everywhere you go, every city, every state, you can get a McDonald's hamburger that's exactly the same as the next. And that's kind of what you get with this. It's all smoothed out and just very cheap feeling. At the same time, they only retail at $110, so you can't expect too crazy much. But at the end of the day, I was like, oh man, that's kind of not so good in hand. So that's kind of my experience with that. Didn't do a review on those, but it is what it is. Now, the other part of the video that I wanted to share with you guys, which is something I shared a little bit in a previous video, but now I got the full set of everything that I bought. Now, I bought this for investment purposes. Some of you guys are going to think I am crazy, and part of me thinks I'm a little bit crazy too. But we have a sealed box of Marvel Universe cards. That's right. I am one of those guys. And not even basketball cards or Pokemon cards, although I have a little bit of both of those. But I really like this Marvel set. Now, this is the very first set. This is a Marvel Universe Series 1, and a sealed box that is in super good condition. Like, the box is not dinged up at all. It's really mint, but this thing cost me a pretty penny as well. Just a little bit over $2,000 for this box alone. So very expensive investment. But I kind of am wondering, like, since it's the very first one, I was like, maybe it will go up in price. Like, you never know. Like Pokemon cards have been going crazy and stuff, and just trading cards in general are on fire right now. So I figured, you know, it is a really high-end price, like the highest of the high prices to pay for this. I wonder if you can actually send the full box in to get PSA graded, though. I haven't even looked into that. There's a little bit of a crease on the box right here on the inside, but the fact that this is sealed and in such good condition, I mean, I think it would probably be one that I could actually send in. But I didn't stop there. I got a couple other things I'll show you here. And then I also got a Series 2, which is from 1991. And then I got a second Series 2 from 1991. So these are going for around, you know, you could probably find them for 4s, 5s, somewhere around there for each of these. And these are both sealed. And Series 2, man, from, again, 1991. So 1990, 1991. But then I got a bunch of these ones. So this is the Series 3. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes of these. So definitely went kind of crazy on the Marvel cards. I probably overpaid for some of these things, but I just wanted to get them and then set them and forget them for a little bit. So 6 boxes of the Series 3s, and then 2 of the Series 2s, and then only 1 of the Series 1 because they're just so darn expensive. I also ended up getting some Wolverine Prism cards. I got a set of 6 here. In pretty good condition as well. These ones are from 1992, so kind of a fun little set there. And then I haven't even opened this one yet. Then I also got a complete Wolverine set here from then till now, and this is a full base set along with the Prism cards. So kind of fun. This was just a little extra bonus set that I got thrown in since I spent $2,000 on the other thing. I was like, throw in that Wolverine thing and we got a deal. But anyways, what do you guys think about investing in cards? I, for one, was like kind of skeptical about it because at first you don't really want to throw all your eggs in one basket, and that's not what I'm doing right here. This is a moderate investment, but something that I'm okay putting money into it, and if it loses money, it totally loses money. If it goes to 0, I'm actually okay with that as well. It was just more of like a gamble, I guess, than an investment, so I shouldn't say investment. But at the end of the day, like, I am hoping that this will earn me a return in the future, or at least a perceived return, whether or not I actually end up letting them go or not. It might be something that I end up regifting down to my son or my daughter. So I also getting a Series 1 set, 1 through 67, which is including the holograms, that I plan on putting in a binder and being able to look through. The holograms actually look like they're really good condition too, so I might actually get those graded once I get them because I think they'll be worth quite a bit if they're centered. Back then, when they were doing these holograms in 1990, they didn't have limited numbers on them, so you didn't know how many they made. But the centering on these holograms are so bad from back in the day that it's almost impossible to find like a PSA 10. Like, it's just not really likely to happen. But how dumb do you guys think I am for spending so much money on these cards? Or do you think it's kind of something cool? I mean, it's not the Pokemon cards that I probably could have bought with this instead. But to be honest, the Pokemon stuff is fun to be able to open. And because of the hype on that and just the fun factor of being able to open packs and stuff from that, it got me more interested in checking out other card collections that are out there. And my brother collected these, as I mentioned in a previous video, when we were kids. So it was super fun to be able to buy these. And maybe I'll start opening some of these boxes for the Series 3 at least, because I have so many of them. I don't know about the Series 2 or the Series 1 yet. I just kind of want to see where they're at. At the end of the day, I thought it would be a fun investment to be able to make, and something that I'm passionate about. Obviously, Disney is awesome. Marvel's awesome. I like both of those things. And I figured with the craze of the MCU, what's happening with WandaVision and how it's going to open everything up, I'm really excited for all of that. I've been a huge Marvel MCU fan from the beginning anyway, and I want to be able to look at these cards and check them out too. So I don't have the full sets for these 2 yet, but it's something I'm searching for, and I'm going to have like the whole collection on binder so I can just have all of it at one. But this is a wild and crazy investment, but something that I was super excited to get. But my wife thinks I'm crazy for buying so many cards. Hopefully I can prove her wrong in the long run and they'll actually be worth a whole bunch. But if not, it's something that I definitely probably paid the high end for. And if it goes down, it goes down. If it goes up, it goes up. But I'm excited to be able to have them sealed boxes anyway. Anyway, hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day out there. Big shout out to Hibbett Sports again for blessing me up with this pair right here. Check their app out in the description if you haven't already. But have a good rest of the day, and hopefully we'll see you guys back here for some more videos. All right, peace, guys.